Felicitations, my family of fledglings. And ghosts. I think I need to scooch over this way a little bit. I think I need to scooch this way. Ghosts, it's so good to unsee you as well. I feel like my whole camera keeps pushing me against one edge of my desk. I feel squished. A little bit squished. Hello and welcome. Welcome to another time zone with Damien Holm, a disruptor of the status quo and reprogrammer of the extremist. Here we are, once again. You, me, and a game that just won't quit. We decided last stream that once we were finished with the writer's story, the main story of Layers of Fear, the remake that came out just last year of the first and second games, that we would look into some of the side content that was released. As it turns out, there isn't just side content. There is the entire Layers of Fear 1 DLC, which we just touched on a little bit last stream. Another story that I've never seen or tried before, and the director's cut info. Well, I'm a nerd for this game. I love this game. Now I have to play all of this too. So we're going to do all this. And we've decided our next spooky game of the season. It's a crowd favorite. And one that, once again, like most crowd favorites, I've never played. Because I apparently missed out on a lot of good stuff. I'll tweak with my hair just a bit. Because I never look in a mirror before I start stream. It's just like, I'm already a hot mess. I can at least do a little bit for myself. Is my hair growing out? Maybe. Yes. I mean, isn't everybody's, if you really think about it? But yes, I haven't been to a barber or anything in quite some time. I'm trying to decide, do I go past this awkward stage and get some length on this and I can play around with styles? Or do I shave it all and not shave, but like buzz it all, and then my style is just wake up and get over here? I will save the game. I promise I'll save. I will save the game. Please don't hurt me. I'm just kidding. We haven't even started the game yet. There's nothing to save. Hi, Selvos. Hi, Endangerment. Hi, Weeha. Shout out to Weeha. Please go check out his streams when you can. I got my wrestling singlet today. All right. And Weeha is also streaming very shortly as well. So it's not just going to be me live. You're going to get to see, if you could pop up just multiple browser tabs, if you'd be so kind. Weeha is going to be streaming very soon. How's the singlet look? How's it feel? It's definitely not fun for the old boy. I mean, it's a functional piece. It's tradition. But it's not, it's not meant to be fun. Yeah. Save IRL? Oh. I'm not sure how to do that. Can you tell me how do you save IRL? I let my hair grow out after my last job fired me. Kind of just decided to let it go. How long are we talking? Is it like shaggy? Are you like brushing the shoulder now? Can you do like metal hair? I have some friends who have like metal lengths of hair. What's funny, my one friend who's in a death metal band has the shortest hair, but I have friends who just wear like metal band t-shirts all the time, and they have like the long wild hair. But what's crazy is, maybe I'm just not in their best graces, but the guys I know who have long ass, like really nice metal hair, and they actually take care of their hair really well. It looks like silky and amazing. They always just keep it back in a ponytail and underneath a hat. I never see them just go wild, just let their hair like, blah, just like in your face. Maybe they do when nobody's around, but I feel denied. They're like, oh, D's coming over. I'm going to say D. I'm going to put my hair away. Probably put their hair away so that they don't seduce me. Yeah. It's just past my shoulders. Nice. I'm considering going maybe to that length. Maybe more. Maybe not quite. I don't know. I have a lot to consider. You have to open the menu right in front of you and click save. It's all in a different language. Endangerment. I'm scared if I press the wrong thing, it's gonna quit. If you know what I mean. My hair is short and lazy. Oh, you're gonna join on Twitch. I thought you were gonna stream. I thought you're like, oh, I'm gonna start on Twitch. Or you said hop on Twitch. I just totally thought you meant you were gonna stream. My bad. Don't go to Weeha's page, because he won't be live there. My hair is short and lazy. That's what I almost always do. I'm almost 100% short and lazy hairstyles. And you know, I'm kind of tired of...
Real_life_endangerment just subscribed.
Thank you so much. Real life endangerment. Welcome to 2 streams worth of content and a sub on one of them. I'm curious to know. We haven't tried this yet, but I'll shout this out because it does exist and this is a thing now. For those of you who are of the means, YouTube is now open up. It has now opened up to memberships. Memberships in YouTube open up certain perks like a subscription does in Twitch. It is a paid thing. I only have 1 membership tier at this moment, and it mirrors the tier 1 subscription in Twitch. And for those of you that like YouTube better or who are supporting me on YouTube because I keep asking for those watch hours, then that's a thing that's there. You can also do a thing there.
Nothing, not a thing.
Well, hello, Sketchy.
I'm right as the mail.
But thank you very much, Silvos. Endangerment is one of our super fans that tends to be on multiple platforms at a time supporting this channel. You are special. Also, Sketchy, how we doing? I need hydration. I've been outside and in the sun all day today. Oz was selling earrings. And when Oz sells earrings, the kids are in my charge. And it's usually, I want to get them as tired as possible. So I think of all the fun, crazy, wild things that they can do that will really tucker them out. And you know what? They are passed out. Immensely passed out now. Because I work them hard when they're in my charge. Ooh, and Weeha's over here as well. You're all everywhere, and I love that. You save IRL by going to the bathroom and taking a piss. Oh, okay. Well, I don't got to do that just yet because I always go right before I stream. Last thing I want to do is get into a tense game with like heavy situations, especially like layers of fear, and be like, oh, like these sorts of games, because of some of the tension, they like constrict my bladder. And then I'd be like, oh, I gotta go. I'll be right back. You know what I mean? Well, it's been a while since I caught one of your streams. It's true. How dare you? I watched the other streams that you watch too. I see you in chats. I know you're following my friends and family. I'm just gonna say family. Honestly, the folks that also stream, if you're catching on with most of them, most of those people are related to me either honorarily or actually my family. Not that I condone everything that they all do, and their streams are wildly different. So if you go and hang out with them, you find you like them better. That's all good. If one of them gets famous, I will ride their coattails to fame. One way or the other, I'm becoming a professional streamer. So you can either do it by hanging out with Brainiac me, or you can go find one of my compatriots and family. And if you make them big and famous, I'll be like, hey, can I come into your streams more? Can we do co-streams more often? Can I take some of your fandom away from you? Yeah. What about myself? I'm less well than I was a month ago, but I'm more well than I was 2 weeks ago. I picked up, some of you know, I've picked up a 4th job. And I don't recommend working 4 jobs unless your jobs don't work you hard enough and you have some wiggle to do so. Even then, the stress and anxiety of neglecting a job too much and getting fired while also trying to meet the demands of another job, this is a lot for me right now. The sleep has shrunk even more. The income has increased. And we're trying to get to a place where maybe I don't have to do salary work, but I can do gig work and content creation until content creation comes and takes over everything. And I can slide gig work down easier. You can't slide down salary work. Salary work slides you up. That's all. That's the only thing you can do as a salary person. So I'm in a really awkward transitionary period where I'm working harder than I've ever worked in my entire life and not sleeping well. But I did get some self-care over the weekend, and I'm feeling in good spirits for the start of this next week. So that's where we're at right now. If Damien were to go to the background and do a 1 jump, it would make my month. What's a 1 jump? A special type of jump? Or you just mean you want to see me do 1 jump? And you typed it funny. I've been meaning to stream again. I just haven't gotten around to it. Here's the thing. I got immense resources pumped into me from from the moment I started wanting to do live streaming. When I was a YouTuber, I learned everything on my own. It was very hard and very taxing. Took a lot of time out of my schedule to make the type of videos I made. Once I started live streaming, I had an immense resource bank of people to help me out along the way and guide me and set things up. I had folks coming into Discord with me and saying, okay, let's just spend an hour working on your microphone audio, or let's just work on setting up your scenes better in OBS, that kind of stuff. I had a lot of that paid into me all the way up to this last Wednesday. I was having trouble doing routing of audio to the Rodecaster, and Nico just popped in. He doesn't even own this thing, and he's like, well, let's get this sorted out. And he fixed so much for me in one stream. That said, I'd like to pay that forward. So if you are a streamer and you're thinking about either starting streaming again or just tweaking your game to make it the best you can, I want to be that resource for you guys. I'm not going to switch to become like a how to streamer. I think I love Harris Heller. If you haven't seen Harris Heller's channels, especially on YouTube, he has got one called Senpai Gaming, and it's very lovely what he does to the community. But I also feel like once you've devoted yourself to teaching how to do something, it's proof that you're not successful at it, right? If you go and open up a school for actors, that means that you're not a big time actor, or you would just be doing that. If you are a dance teacher, you're not a professional dancer. You wouldn't have time to teach it as well. Now, late in life, sort of like end of life retirement goals. Do you want to back off of your professional career and go into mentorship? Yeah. And when I'm a gray hair with long beard, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I would. Maybe I'd go help out everybody else to set up their streaming careers. But right now, I'm trying to grow me. But in the meantime, off stream, I will help out as many people as I possibly can. Damien, if I had leftover money to give, I'd be giving it. I love you. Thank you. You don't have to worry about that. If you've got leftover money, if you call whatever money you earn.
You're my dad. Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Well, hello, everybody's dad. If you have leftover money and you call it leftover money instead of like play money, discretionary income, or fun money or whatever, if you don't call it anything else, then I don't want you donating. Frankly, we're trying to earn money enough in other day job stuff so that we can move toward content creation. We don't need folks who are seeing to their own needs to try to help us out as well. We want you to see to your needs. In other words, put your own oxygen mask on first. You know what I mean? And Silvos, I know you do. You are a friend of Strum, whether we ask for it or not. Oz has come. It's true. An hour ago. No, just kidding. She just came. Yeah. If Damien were to go to the background... Oh, we already read that one. My bad. I'm going to steal your fans. Take them away. Steal them. Let's see. I like a little friendly competition. Let's see what you can do. Yeah. Just a jump? I mean, I could do a jump, but then you'd have to pay. I would do a jump for money. I can't stream due to Wi-Fi issues? Oh. We got to fix that. We got to get you hardwired. That's a lot harder to do for me to mentor it, but I can at least give you advice on how to get hardwired. Unless you're in a rental unit and you literally can't run hard. You could still run hardwires outside the walls though. You helped me. I wish I could go live in my suit, in your singlet. You should do it. You should do it. Singlet stream. If you do it on a weekend, you could call it Saturday Singlet Stream or Sunday. Flip it, switch in for Sunday. Yeah. I would never leave Damien's stream only for money. Wait, if somebody paid you, you would leave my stream? What are they paying you? I'll double it. Just kidding. We look into power line adapters. Oh, I'm unfamiliar with those. I'm curious. I'm sleepy. My grammar got debuffed. Listen, you're typing in English. You're already got a major debuff. If you could type to me in another language, you would be doing yourself some big justice. Silva says power line can be temperamental. So mileage may vary. Tonight, we are going to be continuing the daughter's story. Who is the daughter? We've finished a storyline about a painter who went basically insane. His wife's story ended early, if you know what I mean. She wrote her own ending, if you know what I mean. His daughter was taken away by protective services, and he drank himself into a stupor. Well, hello, Trella. Well, come on in. He drank himself into a stupor, might have had other delusions or mental health issues, and was trying to paint the perfect portrait to get her back. And even when he had his wife around, she was a famous musician, went into a terrible accident, what would you say? A terrible accident befell her. She was in a concert hall, it caught on fire, it burned up her body, including her hands. And as a concert pianist, an amazing one, she suddenly could not articulate her fingers to play concert piano. So she became awful. She got worse and worse and became more and more of a monster. And he became more and more of a monster. And their daughter had a bad time because, the mom was going downhill in a wheelchair, unable to create, and feeling like she was estranged from her husband, wouldn't even touch her. The husband was upset. He was trying to earn double the income and also had a bad drinking problem. And it was just very angry and wanted to be alone all the time. There's so much going on between those two. And so we're playing the daughter grown up, and she's grown up, come back to the abandoned, derelict house to try to look for clues as to what happened when she was little. That's the story. That's where we are right now. It's running Ethernet over your home's electrical lines. That sounds like it could be majorly temperamental. If the house is old or something, it could be meh. Yeah, I see that. Got beacon too. Nice. Working on the fire temple. I'm excited to see how these things come to life. Very good stuff. I'm trying to get used to the singlet in normal use. That way it's not distracting for competitive. That's a good thing. Yeah. I mean, this is true for like any sport, right? You sort of normalize or make it real that you just sort of do this on your day-to-day basis, so that when you're live out there on the floor, there's no distractions. There's nothing that's like, oh, I don't normally do this. I wear singlets all the time. This doesn't bother me. Yeah. Not so fun, but I can't compete in a competition due to my sickness. Oh. Is it because you needed to be able to confirm that you were healthy and ready to go by a certain date, but you were sick? Yeah. Hopefully you don't miss more. That sucks. That sucks. Do I have any other updates for you? This number's wrong. This number. The YouTube watch hours number is wrong. I can fix that before we get started. I have to go into my Streamlabs. And not just that, I have to actually know what the number is to update. How was your weekend? For those of you that still have any weekend left, what's going on? And if you don't have any weekend left, how'd it go? Ours was a lot of go. Spend a lot of time with my sister. But that's okay. Sometimes good to feed into family. I'm hoping maybe next weekend we can do other stuff with our time. Okay. We are at... It moved... The needle moved a little bit between last stream and this one. I'm just gonna kill that thing. That dono goal. 3698 out of 4,000. Can we put that back up on screen, please? Producer of the show, can you make that happen? Just kidding, it's me. All right. I think we're in pretty good shape. That little orange blip on the dono goal. Sorry, Instagram, you can't see it because I don't send it that way. The screen's already gets too crowded. But it's nearly there. Good times. Sickness is still here. Gonna go to sleep. Oh, you're still sick. That's why. Here, I thought you had gotten better already. Well, please rest up, convalesce quick. Remember, do all the things. Drink fluids, eat lots of soup, get lots of sleep, and shit a lot. Those are the cardinal rules of getting better that I was taught once a long time ago. Making friend chimkin tenders and mashed potatoes. Aww. Why is everybody getting sick? Well, for those of you that need rest, please get it. If you can rest and watch my YouTube channel, all the better. If you can't, then just get the rest. We could do this without you until you get better. I guess it's the season. It's just coming into October. Is that usually when people get sick? I don't know. I don't usually get sick. The only time I get sick is when I come into this room to stream. And then something happens to my nose. Which means some of you, especially if you're new to the channel, don't know how I sound when I'm not in this room. Because this room affects the nasality of my voice. It is coming up on flu season. Here's the thing. I don't think there's such a thing as a flu season, but I do think that humans, being eusocial creatures, have certain time frames that they collect together more often than others. Maybe October or late September kick off those times where people just coalesce, spend more time indoors around each other, because the R factor for flu is high enough that if you put a bunch of people in a warm environment inside all together, rebreathing each other's air, it's gonna happen. Yeah. Let's play some Layers of Fear, the remake 2023, shall we? Let's get the show on the road. As the weather cools, people tend to be indoors together a lot more. That likely has some bearing. Yeah, I looked into this because I know germ theory, and so it was always kind of weird to me when people would say, don't go out in the rain, or don't let your kids play in the rain once we started having kids. they'll catch their death of cold. And I'm like, rain doesn't get you sick though. So what is it about being in cold weather or rainy weather that does that maybe? And it turns out if you're in cold weather or in rainy weather, it can make your sinuses inflame a little bit. You get just like a little bit snotty, and that can allow you to receive germs a little bit better. But it's always the germs. If you catch a cold, you're catching a cold from the cold virus, not from the rain carrying it. The rain doesn't give you the cold or give you the flu, right? But getting warm, getting collected together with a bunch of other nasty, filthy meat sacks, sweating and breathing and dumping their germs all over your house. Oh, look at this. Let me touch this. Let me smear my fingers all. Oh, I got a cough. I'm going to use my hand to cough. People that use their hand to cough die in a fire. Everybody gets everybody else sick with their nasty primate behaviors. And as long as you collect up together more often, that makes it even worse. And cold weather seems to do that with people. But there is some nature of being out in the cold or in the rain that lowers your inhibitions against sickness just a bit. Yeah. If rain gets you sick, it's pneumonia. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I caught whatever this is, trekking back and forth over 1,000 miles last week. Yes. So another thing, and I think people don't realize this enough. I definitely realize this. This compromises my health significantly, is putting yourself through excessive extra work, toil, especially at the detriment of your sleep. If you lose sleep past your standard 7 to 8 hours that humans generally need, for every hour you lose sleep, you're chunking an amount of efficacy off of the immune system's functionality to defend your ability or defend you against germs. So lowered immunity combined with being around more germy people, it's gonna happen for sure. I started feeling funky shortly after I got home. Yeah. I asked you about the chat overlay thing earlier because another streamer was talking about their overlay only showing Twitch, even though she was also streaming to YouTube. Well, their overlay only shows whatever they've decided it would show, right? Figured I'd let you know what that was about. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Everybody does different stuff. Even me, for the overlay that I decided to go with, it has had outages in the past. It has twice, I think, in this year since I've run this particular stream overlay. It's lost YouTube entirely, and there's nothing I can do. I tried logging out, logging back in, filing a help ticket, and you just have to wait, and then they fix it on their end or something happens, but it always comes back. Right. Tonight we continue on with the daughter story. I'm gonna see. So here's what happened at the end of last stream, if you weren't here at the very end, and I know a lot of you weren't, because 1, I watched the numbers. 2, we had major stream malfunction. My entire computer froze and died on me midstream, and I know it sucks. It kicks off a lot of people, and just the nature of us nasty flesh bag primates, we also end up just not watching the rest of the stream if we get kicked out of something. You don't hit refresh, or you figure like, oh, it's time to go to sleep. But what happened at the end of the last stream was we were going through the daughter's story. We were having a good time. We were picking between the two parents because that's part of the daughter's story. Do you pick the burned musician who is now wheelchair bound, and you side with her? She becomes meaner and meaner because she can't live her artistic goals. Or do you side with the alcoholic father who's falling more and more into a demented state and locks himself away to paint his masterpieces? Who do you feel like? Which of those troubled, nasty parents do you feel like you're going to side more with? And if you choose one consistently, I think you get a specific ending. So we're going to try for that. Yeah. So we were doing that, and we got to a place where the parents had a big argument, and the daughter now reliving some of her childhood memories, was overhearing this whole argument. And then we got to a door that I think should have unlocked, and it didn't unlock. And I didn't know what else to do, so I quit the game, restarted it, and I went to a different door than I should have, and it opened up a whole new chapter of the game, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just tired. So we just quit. We just quit. We're gonna hop in. We're gonna try to go back to the room that we were in and see if it kept up with our progress. That's what I want to do. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. Okay, daughter's story. It seems to have memorized at least about where we quit. The question is,
When I was a child, I used to lay in bed late at night, staring at the ceiling, listening to my father scream.
I'll do the intro again. We give time.
My mother
Go through the intro again.
scream at yet another failed masterpiece. Finally, just scream out into the darkness. It became my lullaby. And even when they took me away, the screams followed. I was once told that insanity runs in my family. It's time to make it stop.
Sickness, insanity, and death were the angels that surrounded my cradle, and they have followed me throughout my life. Okay, we're here. We're in the absolute darkness and dejectedness of this abandoned, derelict house. As the daughter, grown up, trying to understand secrets of her past. Last time we went in this room, and this is how we got the cutscene. Okay, here we are. Crap. It did not save any progress. So we're gonna do this a little bit fast. Because it didn't save anything. Why did it say it's still the same playthrough when we don't have anything that we had before? We know some of this path already then. I apologize. I'm going to be largely uninteractive.
Oh, come on, don't be afraid.
But if you missed
Fight. Here, try for yourself.
If you missed this last stream, then you get to see it, albeit sped up a bit because I just did this.
No, that's not quite right. Huh, still not quite there.
Whoever's pounding on that piano, quit it! Did I not make myself clear?
He's angry.
You know what? I have an idea. Go get your crayons.
I know just where they are. Hey. Okay. Square, circle, heart. Square, circle, triangle. A star, triangle, circle. X.
That's actually not bad. Look at you, young lady. It looks like talent runs in the family.
We did it. We did it. Meat's back on the table. Okay, that's not true. We really did just crayon on an expensive piano. Hey, these are rich people. I don't think they care. They'll get the servants to fix it. Doge. Cannot follow Doge. I don't understand why the Doge is a bad memory for her. What was that sound? These? I don't remember this. It's like weird plants spewing paintbrushes. Did I miss this room last time? There's a weird wall safe up there. I don't remember really navigating this room for some reason. Can we... Oh. Wait. Is the playthrough different? Does it randomize? Are we playing an actual randomizer? Shit, we are. Oh, what? Oh my. Wait, how do we stop that? Can we? Okay, we've stopped it. Here's a weird fun fact. When we were playing this last night, we didn't get this room. I remember this room from my first playthrough of the DLC, and we did not get this room. I believe the DLC is officially on a randomizer. That is wild to me. This is not locked. Okay. But I am rather confused. What is going on with this room then? Can we keep doing this? Are there secrets here? There are. Don't be sad, Mommy. We'll be broken together. It shows the whole family in wheelchairs, even the dog. Damn. Heart-wrenching. So, what are we supposed to do in this room that keeps changing with the clock? There's a painting of the mommy at the piano. Well, let's try to see the next one. This is the first iteration of the room, actually. I don't like that there's a wall safe up there that you can't even get to. Table's all broken. This is like modern times, but here's the weird thing. We're seeing a completely broken down house, but in the eyes of her as a child, she wouldn't have seen the house this way, would she have? It doesn't make any sense. Can we get to... Oh, hello? Nope. Oh, now this thing's just spitting out garbage. It just howled at me. Can I get up here now? Can we reach the wall safe? We can. Whoops. I do not know the combo. RNGesus is in Layers of Fear? I guess so. This is the first I'm learning that. Now I wonder if you go back to 1, the painter's story, 2, the actor's story, do you find that they randomized as well? Really confused. Get well soon. All the medicine you need. That's the dad. And she's giving him lots and lots of alcohol so he will get better, because he says this is daddy's medicine. It's brutal. Brutal. Okay, so what clues can we find that will help us with the combo? Oh, it's just here. 90, 30, 90. Well, hey. Easy enough. 90 left, 30 right, 90 left. Can we get up there right now? 90, 30, 90. Left. 30. 90. What are we unlocking?
Stop torturing me. It wasn't my fault. You can't hold me responsible. No one could have seen it coming. What's done is done. It's not like I can undo any of it. There's no point in dwelling on the past. It's better to forget. Shut it out. Lock it away.
This is the way that the musician ended her own story. This very knife. Drinks, that's funny. Say so. So it was just a bit of the daughters, where the mother went, basically. All right, you can go forward from any of these rooms. Interesting. We will do so. That's the mother's wheelchair. It just falls on you and disappears. And now the whole house is derelict again. See, the daughter wouldn't have any memories of the house being like this. So this is something very different. It's like the daughter as an adult is having a fever dream of still being a child, but with mixed in with stuff that she's found when she was an adult, skulking about their house. And you notice when you choose the mom, it minimizes the father. It's going to keep doing this, and we're going to keep choosing the mom. That's the playthrough that we want. But we'll see all the endings. Okay, it's back to dolls again. So that room was different, decidedly. But this one seems the same. I've seen this. I'm just going to try to pick up the things that I remember where they were to pick them up. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's less RNG. It could have been that I saw the clock room, but I just didn't do the right thing. Maybe I just ran. Oh yeah, we're running to that guy. What the hell was that? I don't know what it was I was looking at. Chandelier came at me. Flames. A rocking horse. Why is this scary and weird? I can't move my head away. I don't know what all that means.
Ow! This again? How many times do I have to tell you to keep the shit out of the hallway? Oh, that's right, cry! Seems like everyone's solution to everything in this house.
What a jerk. They really go very heavy-handed on how bad the parent that you aren't picking turns out. If we're siding with the father, the mother ends up being really awful. In fact, I think she's the one that probably rips that portrait apart. All right, we did this puzzle too. Yeah, now I'm starting to think maybe it's not RNG. It was a fun fan theory for a short period of time, but now I'm thinking maybe I just ran past that room too fast. There's one piece. This also makes me nervous that we're going to get back to that room with the cat and we're going to get trapped again. There's Mama. I don't know if that's got to be pre-accident. It looks like something's weird with her mouth. Maybe that's the painting. Maybe that's actually her mouth. Not everybody's made of perfect features. All right, we're in this version of the room. Ball falls down. I don't know why people think that the sounds of kids giggling is scary. I've always liked that sound. I mean, somebody's having fun. Chandelier falls, because why not? It's just so atmospheric and cool. They did such a good job with level design, the camera angles and everything for this particular DLC. They made Layers of Fear so new. Stab a thud. Kill the earth. Okay, the last piece I think is in this room. Just have to remember how to get it. Marred version of the painting. Right, comes floating down. It's all three. I just have to go put it back together. We climb back up and the room changes. We place it here.
Oh, Princess, don't sneak up on me like that. Especially when I'm working. So, what do you think? Oh, you like it? Well, that makes one of us.
Rude. Do you just not like it because it shows his wife with the fire damage? Hey, people live through accidents, man. You gotta come to terms. All right. New room. Is this familiar? I don't know that this is familiar to me. Okay, we're back here. Look at how gargantuan the mom's side is now. The piano's huge. The father's side's just an afternote in the room. Note, because we're siding with the musician. Yeah. And we're gonna keep doing it. You get some pretty bad endings in these games if you go wishy-washy. If you go back and forth and back and forth. It's like the developers make fun of you for not having committed fully to one storyline. We're not going to read this. There's a weird article that talks about like projection of images, but doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. I mean, you see these projections of these dolls, but how does that relate to the whole rest of the story? Cake.
Happy birthday to you.
This is 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
So at this point, I think the mom still hadn't had the accident yet. They were able to make a pretty cake. They were really invested in the kid's life. Still very loving. Still very engaged. Very stabbed. Many stabbed apples. It's late. I'm going to go. Best of luck and enjoy the stream. Sketchy, enjoy your self-care. You're going to sleep. Please sleep well. Dream of big things.
What's wrong, Doug?
Well, thank you for so much for the self-care.
Mom rattles the mail.
Whatever you're doing next, enjoy. Casually rotating a heavy cake. I mean, this is dream version of her as a child. Why not? I think it was nothing. In the middle of air. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate the triple self-cares. Posture checking. Well stretched, well hydrated. Let's continue. Apples. Oh, here come all the knives and forks. Oof, that was scary. I almost lost my life in a weird fever dream of me as a child. We touched that ball, and for some reason, that makes me go wiggy. We've determined that if you ever see the daughter have weird, like Technicolor aberrations to her vision and gets swaying, it's because she's afraid of heights. And that seems to be the canon here. There's a hard time maneuvering when she has to climb on thin surfaces. Here's the cake from when she was 5.
Are you out of your mind?
What? You said there was gonna be a party. I just started a bit early. Whoops.
So his alcoholism is already there before I think she even had her accident, perhaps. And this cake is seeing better days. The candles are just colored pencils. All right, let's get up here. Press this thing. That unlocks the path forward. Yes, we just played through this last night, so I'm just kind of going through the motions. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth birthday. So she was still around them at 8, which is crazy to me. That she didn't get taken away sooner.
This one's gonna be perfect. It has to be. I'm gonna prove you wrong. All of you. What? Not now, Princess. Go play with your diamonds or your crayons. Daddy's very busy.
So when he says this one has to be perfect, I feel like he's already drawing, or he's already painting masterpiece versions of his deceased wife at that point. And I feel like this cake looks like it's made of Play-Doh, like she made it. She just made herself a birthday cake, and she tried to come up to him and be like, hey, look at the birthday cake I made. Did you remember it's my birthday? And he's like, shut up. I'm trying to do a masterpiece painting of your dead mom. I'm pretty sure that's where this is in the story. So by 8, it was just him and her, and yeah, things were bad. Mighty bad. Okay. Where are we? Oh, right, the room with the clock. This is in the original Painter story, this room. And why all of this, I don't know. Why did these grow this way? It's the Doge. But we like the Doge. Why is the Doge angry? Oh, we're falling. Falling through the floor. More falling. Baby doll. Oh, bye. More fall. Doge chasing baby. More fall. Doge clearly chasing baby. So I think this is implies the daughter was attacked by the dog. But it's not incredibly clear. Yeah. It seems like that's a memory.
What the hell did you do? Oh, you didn't mean to. Well, that makes it all better, doesn't it? It'll just magically unbreak because you didn't mean to.
Yes, Oz, I can.
Oh, get out of here. Go to your room and break shit in there. Just take all your toys and smash them one by one. And keep at it. Maybe you'll finally get good at something.
Rude. Rude. Rude drinking daddy. How dare you? Okay. I don't think there's anything special in this room except the door out. And why the dog attack is just such a weird, like, montage scene, I don't know. I don't understand it. This is the hallway to the mom. Now that I think about it, I think it is. We've walked down this hallway a number of times in the original game, in the Painter story. You messaged me on Discord about this? Let me double check. Wait, I'm confused. Did it actually lose everything? If so, yeah, that's brutal. Missing cat, Mr. Scooter. Reward all my dollies. That's, yeah, it's really unfortunate. I believe this is the hallway I'm pretty sure this is the hallway where mommy's room is. I think it's this room with the sunshine on it. Now, why can't we invoke that door? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. This room has our poor kitty. My poor kitty. Kitty has a sad. I'm gonna take Kitty's tail. Put your tail on. Kitty is modestly happy. Here, we try to walk through there. We can't even walk through there, so we won't. Kitty needs Kitty's wheel. Kitty's wheel is up there on the shelf. We're gonna go grab it. Yeah. All right, this used to be a whole mini game. For some reason, it's not. Grab Kitty's wheel and we'll fix it. They made it so the painter's story actually has him taking this wheel. So this isn't, you know, an A and B movement. Kitty's happy. Kitty's moving. And so are we. We will follow Kitty into the light.
Sick! You're insane! You're not thinking straight!
This is where the game froze last time.
Right.
Not
I am
froze.
sick. I'm sick of you not being there for us. I need you.
What's up, Trix?
Last time you slept with me.
Yes, boobs.
Christ, when was the last time you even touched me?
We are talking about boobs.
Does to me. Do you know that my own husband is disgusted with me?
But excuse me if I've been too busy working my ass off trying to provide for this family. But no, you're right. It's much more important to whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
You call that work? You lock yourself in there for hours, days. You come out looking like
Irish
shit,
stuff.
stinking of booze and stale piss. Do you even realize how much your daughter is scared of you?
Do not bring her into this. Don't you dare. All I do for her.
You keep telling yourself that. I'm sure it makes it a hell of a lot easier.
Thank you, Kitty. You brought me to safety. All right, Kitty's gonna join kitty babies. Hi, kitty babies. You're so cute. And the whole family goes on. All right, they're all leaving through there. Isn't that adorable? And we're left in the dark, cold room alone. But this door, there it goes. There it goes. All I had to do was like spam click on it. That was so weird. Last time we got stuck here because preferred parent. Stuck to one parent's side through the entirety of the quarrel vision. That was the notification for the achievement that I just got. Rush, how are we doing? It's good to see you. I don't have any snacks for you, so hopefully somebody else has snacks to donate to our snack god. But yeah, I hope everything was good this weekend. How long is the DLC from what you remember? Much shorter than what we're in right now. So the storyline's streamlining and the puzzles are simplifying so that they're not so full of bullshit. I think the old puzzles had a lot of Easter egg hunting, and we've definitely calmed down a lot from that. Look at this room now. This was the room that we were choosing one parent over the other. There's no father in this room at all. It's just you choose mom or nothing. Also, I always like when Trix comes into the stream because they always just start with boobs. And who doesn't like boobs? Snacks, I don't have real snacks. I have food, or I have snacks, I have food. Food works as snacks sometimes. You're getting more for your money. So if you were to just buy the Layers of Fear remake, you definitely get your money's worth for a couple different reasons. One, everything's been upgraded to Unity. I think Unity. They switched engines for the graphics. They've consolidated the stories into a more cohesive meta narrative. They've made the puzzles a lot more streamlined and understandable. They're just puzzles instead of sort of like bullshittery or things that stretch out the game for no good reason. But then you also get, from what I understand so far, Layers of Fear 1, Layers of Fear 2, the DLC to Layers of Fear 1. There's another story that looks like it is her story, the woman in this painting, the musician. This is the painter's wife. I don't own this story. I thought I owned everything Layers of Fear related before I got this remake. And there's a musician's story that we'll be doing after this. I don't know what that is. I never heard of it before. Is it old and they remade it? Is it brand new just for this game? I don't know. We're going to find out. So we'll do that. And then there's a bit of director's cut stuff that I just want to look at because I'm a nerd for this intellectual property. So yeah, you get a lot for your money's worth. Remember the first time you played Layers of Fear? Wait, Layers of Fear 2? Is that what what that is? And all the puzzles that didn't make much sense? Man, Layers of Fear 2 was the first time we played through it. It was such a garbage game. It was good. Like I enjoyed the ambiance, I enjoyed the storytelling, but I was so confused. Not just it had bad puzzles, it had hard to beat chase scenes with all the monsters. There's a lot of opening and shutting doors behind you. I was already on that trackball life, and it was hard for me to open the doors. It was hard for me to shut the doors, and I kept getting caught. And the story was just so full of metaphor layering. I was so confused. I had no idea what we were playing at some point. How's the drink I gave you? It was really good. It was really good. I'm glad that you found those. But I will probably leave them for you, or I will drink them all. Let me take a quick break now that we finally got past that part where we were stuck. Apparently this door is just kind of glitchy. Oh, you can still open it. That's kind of weird. So I'm going to take a quick break right here, and we'll continue on and see what we've unlocked after this. Be right back. I know you could be watching this on VOD in your own sweet, sweet time. That's okay. I say night because it is night here. And I am a night creature who is doing a night. Having a night with you. Whatever your nighttime is. Sun in the day, bright in the sky, very high up sun. Still night. Still a night with us.
I wonder if somebody clips what is going on. Will my voice stay deep? Or will everything like unphase itself? Makes you deep for you. See, but you have to hit a button to do that. I've got Herma deep.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yikes! Are you guys joining on me or what?
What's here? Oh, the breaker. Hi. Oh, brutal.
I have no offensive sluts.
I've got not the right thing for this guy. Oh, please no.
I'm dangling like
I see you.
dangleberry.
That's a dangleberry. No, not me too. No.
Oh no.
So much for trying to help these guys.
Oh no. Both you guys got baited. Oh my.
I was being too, I did not respect enough. That was actually, oh, that was an awful time in Back for Blood. We were just helping a couple dirty randos and we just got completely owned. Yeah, all started with Nico getting stuck, grasping the ledge. The only thing you can do when you're grasping the ledge, for some reason the Back for Blood characters cannot lift themselves up. There's no Lara Croft muscles in those characters, so you have to wait for somebody else to come and help you out. And we all got baited into trying to help Nico. We all died. Okay, let us pop back into the game. Takes a second to actually get on stream. There we go. All right. What do we do in this room?
What? Oh, that's all right, honey. Something got into Mommy's eye, that's all. You be a good little girl and go to sleep. Daddy's working, so we can't disturb him. Mommy has to go downstairs and take a bath.
Oh.
I love you.
That's the night.
More than a wife, she was first and foremost his muse. Her beauty and talent drove him. After the accident, she became a burden. A disgusting monster screeching out from her bed. An anchor weighing him down.
That's pretty awful. But they were both being pretty awful to each other. Like, yeah, she was really being horrible at that time in her life. You can forgive her because of the accident. And he was being awful. You might be able to forgive him because he was just reacting badly. It's just a whole bad scenario. Thank you, Rush. Henry Marvin, MD, relationship counselor. With the note on the back. This time, we're really going. How often do we promise ourselves to do the things that will protect and heal us? Silvos.
Stuart Mullen just subscribed.
Thank you for giving Stuart the option to skip ads in this upcoming ad break. And also opening you up for emoji on Twitch. I was able to, once we open up memberships in YouTube, also bring some emoji over there. It's not as many as you get from getting a Twitch sub, but it's a start. If you're a loyalist to YouTube, you have that option. But subbing on Twitch will always get you more, at least for now. All right, it's this one. It is the girl high up in her house with just blackness oozing out. It's so sad.
I, grasping at the remains of my sanity, declare this to be my last will and testament. I hereby deem all my previous wills just as worthless as the shallow husks calling themselves my friends and associates. To my agent, Thomas Caldwell, I bestow the hellish vermin that infest my home, praying that they will gnaw away at him endlessly, bleeding him dry just like he did to me.
Wow.
To my publisher, Liam Brickstone, I bequeath the flames that consume the love of my life in hopes they will devour him along with the wretched whore and the squealing bastard he calls a family.
Damn.
To my lawyer, James Jerome Sadler, I pass on whatever illness has rotted my brain and soul away so that he can feel just as empty and useless as he was to me. To any other parasites that come crawling out of the woodwork, I leave nothing. To hell with all of you. Finally, to my beloved daughter, I leave all my earthly possessions. For what they're worth, I hope they will inspire you to realize your true potential. The final, most precious gift, however, is not mine to give. You will have to discover that on your own. I believe in you, as I always have.
So it's interesting. The script on the right and the voice acting coincide almost entirely. There's some words that are different. And then the paper on the left is different. Instead of to my lawyer, I pass on whatever illness has rotted my brain and soul away. And it says mind and soul in the text. In the paper, it says, I bequeath nothing but my derangement. I think it is. Yeah. And it also says other new stuff. You've disappointed me in ways I would not think something possible for the sake of your... God, it's really hard to read. I can only hope that you were not as... There's something about failures. It's like really, really different. Why did they choose to do it that way? I forgot there's an attic in this house. His handwriting is... He should have been a doctor. When you look at the real, actual house, it makes you wonder how their fever dreams, both the daughter and the painter himself, when you're walking around as him, how do they imagine all of these other rooms? What are all of these other rooms? Where would they even exist? The for realsy household, it seems impossible for there to be that much mansion. So are they really insane? What's going on? But the daughter, we're playing through her childhood memories of this place, and she also has issues with what am I saying? She has the same rooms. Her delusions are the same rooms as his. So I'm so confused. I also am so curious about what's in that room because I've completely forgotten if you can ever get in there or not. But in Layers of Fear 1, you can't get in that room at all. It's just one door that refuses to open ever. I think we're going to go into the studio and do the painting mini game portion, that memory series. I feel like I missed some things the last playthrough that I want to pick up this time.
My beloved, I've been thinking about what happened.
Yeah, that one. He gets upset that she ended her story herself. And at first he's like, I don't know how you could do this to me. I've been thinking about this. And he ends with like, I'm really angry at you. Calls her like a selfish whore or something like that. Now, these other things over here, when I picked those up, did it save? Did it save me going in here? Did it save anything from my first playthrough? Or when I quit and came back in, did it reset everything? Do I get this cutscene or nah? Okay. It did save some stuff. We had a cutscene in here. We had some cutscenes in the various rooms. And I think there's some right or wrong thing to do per cutscene. We had one in the... Did we have one in the basement? Maybe we didn't even have one in the basement. We explored the whole basement. But this is a whole other memory thread over here as well. We walked in here.
When was the last time this place saw sunlight?
Okay, here we are. This is like the most iconic part of this game, if I remember right. This DLC. Grab the pen, the crayon.
What are you doing? Put that down! You're much too old for that childish nonsense.
I feel like she did this when she was 8, and he got mad. He's like, this is not an 8-year-old's art. You're the daughter of a painter. What are you doing? And we end up in this crazy jungle. Now I wonder what they've changed to this area to make it less crazy, because in the OG, this area, I think we even got the super secret achievement, but this place is insane. It's way too cryptic, and there's just a lot going on. I only see one road, so maybe they've simplified what's going on in here. Oh yeah, we're coming right up to the theater. Now, something you need to know about the painter's story. It's pathetic, right? Something you need to know about this story is in the painter's story, his agent says, I know you've had a hard time selling your art. I booked this gig for you thinking you were going to pass it with flying colors. He got him a gig writing a children's novel. or not writing, just illustrating. I'm sorry, not the writing. And it was just Little Red Riding Hood. So it's already like an easy, everybody knows the story. How did this painter, this alcoholic, deluded, crazy painter do it? He gave it like an extremely dark gothic art style, something that would absolutely terrify kids. And I think this area of the game is homage to that little blurb in the painter's story that the girl maybe actually read and saw his illustrations for his version of Little Red Riding Hood, and she was traumatized because of it. Lovely theater of the mind here. Yep. It's that story.
Little girl in red was walking through the woods when suddenly, out of nowhere, jumped out you know who. Eyes glowing bloody red, teeth sharp as razors, and yet the big bad wolf did not seem to faze her. Be careful, little girl. The big bad wolf sneers. You're in Fantasyland, where things ain't what they seem. Oh, shush, you big old meanie, the frightened girl exclaimed. You're the only threat in this wonderful land. With my magic crayons, I can do no harm. I can make the trees yellow, turn them upside down, turn grass into candy, make the sky go red. I can do whatever pops into my head. The wolf was unimpressed with the show of skill. You do have the power to do what you will. Alas, I humbly urge you to practice restraint, for you are responsible for what you create. You're nasty, jealous, and mean, said the wolf. I just want to have fun, and you want me to learn. I wish a big old rock would fall down from the sky and crush your big bad mouth into a mincemeat pie. Don't do it, I beg you, the big wolf cried. You lack scale and perspective, my sweet little child. But it was too late. His warning fell on deaf ears. Down came the rock and smashed them to smithereens.
And everybody died. Good job. There's the big rock that smushed us all to death. Is there anything hiding behind the rock, though? That's what I want to know. Secret boxes and stuff back here. Oh, there's like... It's hard to... Uh-oh. Did I get myself stuck? Oh, but I didn't get myself stuck. I'm trying to come back into the main level. Whoops. Probably don't try to hack. Wall hack in this game. Okay. Well, that's the story. They all dead. All of them. What do the signs say? It's just a sign. No text. Okay. All right, we're back here again. Now there's a big stone in our lobby area. But there's another path over here. Hello? What does that do? It lights the way. There are multiple paths. But it seems like the black path unlocked this one, maybe? Now there's big boulders everywhere. I don't feel like I'm being chased, but maybe I am. Yep, danger. There's a snake.
Creativity is not a toy, it's a gift. Do you want to squander it like all those careless brats out there?
Running away from that snake. We could choose him again, or choose him. Oh, he's destroyed our horse. Look what he did to the horse. We're gonna double down and do every crayon.
I warned you time and time again. I won't let you waste time on these mindless doodles. This is for your own good.
This is a better doodle. This is not bad. It's not painting. Classical painting. But we're gonna choose against him every time. if we can. Hopefully not die. Oh, there's a red path and a green path. I feel like red path is important. Otherwise, why would it look like this? It's got to look scary for a reason. Hi. He's wrong. Creativity is for profit. Uh-oh. What's happening? Are we locked away? I see the snake in the distance. Okay, we're locked in. What's the answer? Oh, it freed us. Thank you for freeing us. So there wasn't anything there. Just a weird dead end. Oh, it gets dark over here. Climb this. Open that door. Running babies. Running baby dolls. You know, if you know how to sell creativity, you can definitely profit from it. Whoa. What's going on down there? There's a little doll. Oh, he's got a sign. And he's sizing up the tree. He's looking up at us. Hi. Hi, little doll. What you gonna do? Oh, he chopping. He's chopping the tree with his axe sign. Yeah? No. Okay, and we fell. I don't understand the fear factor behind that, but I'm sure it's disturbing for somebody. Our next crayon.
Are you trying to annoy me?
Yes. Yes.
This is not what I've taught you.
I'm trying to annoy you. That is the goal. And I'm also not trying to get eaten by the snake. Oh, new path. A blue path. Whoops. First off, let's add this. He skewered my birds. What a jerk.
What? You think I'm enjoying this? You think I'm doing this out of spite?
I made candy.
Get it right next time and I won't have to fix it for you.
This is actually pretty nuanced. I think we're watching her grow up. Because her art style's getting better and better. Did the snake just kill me right in the middle? I guess it did. And I guess it didn't matter. We're okay. So they changed what happens when you get attacked by the snake. We haven't done the blue path yet. Oh, the blue path has a red path. Let's see the red path. What's with these red paths? Oh, it's another flower all by itself. Oh, the Doge. Did they kill the Doge? Oh, that snake's coming right for me. Dodge it. I wonder if when the Doge attacked her, if the father is like, that's it, we're putting it down. Maybe that was the story. I told him nothing. What? And with a dog paw. What does that mean? Oh yeah, that snake. I'll be all up in my biz. What does it mean I told him nothing with the dog paw? Broken. Here's his sketch of the horse that I'm supposed to follow. Here's my horse underneath it. He's like, why pink? 'Cause screw you, old man. Whose house is this? What house is this? Oh, this is like a mini game in the mini game. I think I remember. We're still in the forest or jungle or whatever. Hey, Big Teddy. What you doing? Oh, okay. Twisted kind of funny there. Now we can't get in there anymore. Kind of hoping that I was going to get another crayon. But we can't get back in there again. All I want is the next crayon. I crave it. How many ways can you piss off a father? I know I'm not the only one who has that question. Okay. Oh, new path. New path. This path. There's no crayons here. Where's Snakehead coming? Right down the middle. You almost got me. We'll follow Snakey. Oh my. The big crayons here. I got a question. How to become a disappointment to your father? That would be lovely. So I see an apple tree and I see a big, dark, shady man, and the girl looks unhappy. What's going on there? Do you have my crayon? Uh-oh, Snakey coming. At least it's got a big light. I think it didn't before. I think the old Snakey did not have a light and you just had to listen and dodge. Is there nothing to this? I feel like we just got stuck in darkness. I guess we're getting all the goodies. What we need is a new path, though. I can hear the snake. We did green. We did this purple. We haven't done the black one in a while. Maybe there's new content revisiting the old paths. We can give it a shot. I say if it makes you happy and it disappoints your parents, you owe it to yourself to do it. Well, so much for the theater. It's been destroyed. Uh-oh. I hear it. There you are. I'm being stalked. That's where the theater was. I'm just looking for a crayon, yo. How do I get all the crayons and none of the paintbrushes? Try the blue path again. Try the blue path with the red path. Oh, I see you. I see you. Where does red path lead? We did this. We did this already. Nothing new here. Maybe we need to pick up the painter's brush. I hate to actually give him 1 ounce of goodness. 1 ounce of good daughter. If we can help it, I'd rather not. Oh yeah, we're back here again. This place that's locked tight. I think we have to. Unless we just go out into the wilds, but that's potentially pretty dangerous. I might lose my way if we don't follow these paths. It gets real dark and hairy. And a lot of the paths you can get stuck against the trees. I don't see any other paths we haven't already taken. Just double check green. Make sure we haven't missed anything. Oh, we haven't seen all this. Okay, let's check out green. Straight, true green, all the way. And that's got a divergent path as well. Well, what have we here?
You're doing this.
Another crayon. Nice. Whoa. Almost got yoked by that. going on over here? Nothing. Just a dead end, it looks like. Okay. There's a weird music sting, like we were supposed to see something scary, but I didn't see anything. Yup. Nope, nope, not this time. All right, screw you. And oh, what did he do to my pretty fruit? My fruit? Lollipops, my candy. Sorry, I think that was a Mandarin crossover brain freeze moment. Put a big nasty eye in the middle.
There! I hope you're satisfied with yourself. Stop crying! We'll pick this up tomorrow, and I swear to God, I better start seeing some progress.
We both just kept messing it up.
I don't think my father ever really wanted a child. It's no wonder I was never truly allowed to be one. No, what he wanted, above all things...
Why pink?
Whoops. Oh no, I interrupted her. What he wanted above all else was what? Was what? Well, we see we're starting to collect all these things. Burning the rat. Wait, what is this? This is new. Dear sir, in my line of work, one becomes used to receiving all kinds of correspondence. Obsessive letters from failed authors, threats from offended readers. I guess you could say it comes with the territory. However, never in my 20 years of running a publishing house have I read anything quite like your recent letters. While I always try to keep my composure in light of your continuous and increasingly enthusiastic output, I find it exceedingly difficult to reply in a civilized manner. Hence, let me be painfully clear. We at Marshall & Waters take pride in our numerous publications, especially our acclaimed encyclopedias. Our staff of esteemed academics work tirelessly to provide our readers with the most up-to-date information and include the latest scientific data. Unfortunately, your findings have nothing to do with real science, and the visual references you have provided, although impressive from a purely artistic standpoint, are not proof of anything. Honestly, your continuing attempts at redefining the rat and exposing its true vile nature have turned from being simply tiresome to deeply disturbing. If this was some misguided attempt at performance art, then I must say I find it in very poor taste. If, however, you were being serious, I humbly advise you to seek professional help. In either case, I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you. Regards, Charles Joseph Marshall, Marshall & Waters Publishing. So basically the father was like, you don't know about rats, let me tell you about rats. I know about rats. It's the girl posing for him, mad, and she's super sad. Does that end up on the wall up here now, too? It does not. That's weird. So this is like her lobby, too, because as we're finding paintings, as we're finding her like childhood sketches, she's putting them up here. I think. Have we found these before? Oh yeah, I can click and add that one. Interesting. Yeah, we've seen these. The one where he's like threatening to throw the dog into the fire. What's this? Fluorescent paint. Cifrino. What is he doing with fluorescent red paint? Can we look in here? Oh my, she won't open these cabinets for some reason. Interesting. This is supposed to be the wife's things based on the retcon. He adds a bunch of stuff of her mother's to that area. Did I open this? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's empty. Well, that was that whole mini game. I guess we don't try to slay either we don't try to slay the snake, or I missed it. Missed the chance. We've checked in there. We've checked in there. I guess the next thing to do is check her room. Does that have its own chapter? Everything is so streamlined and different now. I don't really know what to expect with this version. We saw in here, we did the cutscene in here. I guess we didn't pick everything up. Or maybe it didn't save some of the stuff we picked up. Just kind of unfortunate and weird. There's another one of the... oh, we picked this one up in the previous gameplay, but it didn't save. Kind of sucks. Let's go place it back in the lobby with the others. And just see how many we have or still need. I don't know if it's like a 9 square. Kind of looks like it. So we're missing like 3 more. There might still be 1 more chapter to her story. I'm trying to remember what that is. We already checked out all the basement, right? Not a fan of going downstairs in creepy games. I don't know if I call this a horror game. It's definitely a game I don't want to go downstairs in. I don't know why I don't like it down here. I just don't. Over there in that little alcove is where they do the Halloween, the annual Halloween DLC. That's like a weird, unrelated story. It doesn't relate to anything else particularly. It involves like 3 little kids and a Ouija board or something like that. It was a little bit creepy. It was appropriately suitable to match up with the rest of this game's storyline. But it was kind of its own thing. Didn't even see what I just picked up. I clipped through the wall. Okay, the cutscenes we've already cleared out. I guess we've picked up all the loose nuance. So we just go to her room and the portrait room. That's the portrait room. That's kind of weird too, right? The whole time you're in Layers of Fear 1, there are actually 2 rooms you can't open up. And this is one of them. It's on the way to the little girl's room. And it's got all of the pictures of the musician. I wonder, we still can't open that blackened room over there, but can we at least open the portrait room and see what's inside there? Canonically, I guess. Yeah, we can. He died in a fire in this room, but that's changed. We can actually hear we hear rain. Yeah, he was looping, trying to paint his wife back to life, kind of. And so he painted bajillion pictures of her. Try to bring her back. And yeah, that's him pretty much going crazy. So she was around at this time. That's insane. I don't think I remember that. For her to actually live here and witness him looping, painting over and over. Try to bring his wife back to life. Some of them with her after the accident, disfigured. And what's weird is, like, if that's her, like, fully disfigured, they're being covered up in the back. There's some where she's, like, only partially disfigured. Where I thought we saw one. Yeah, like right there. What is that? Did she, like, recover some? And that's her more healed? But that one's, like, her fresh from the accident? Crazy. Since Twitch is going to ad break, I'm going to take another quick little break myself. And we'll go into the girl's room herself. So, beer beesies.
Okay.
There, do it.
Wait.
Oh, he ducked. He ducked.
You duck? It's still coming out of your mouth.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks, Phil. Yep.
I hope you have a good one.
How in the hell was he talking without a head? Or anything else for that matter?
You know, my eyes are having trouble myself. Maybe I left my eyes on the bus.
I mean, maybe.
Okay, so I have a weird mixed feeling about what just happened. Like, on one hand, that sound at the end, a little chilling, like a little freaky. But that was some funny shit. Like, can we make that baby come through again? This is not a scary ghost.
More ooh-woo, you gotta say ooh-woo. All white,
Okay.
I'll say ooh-woo-woo.
I feel like it's fractal at this point.
Wash is so happy right now. Didn't have to spend $42. Ooh-woo. Oh, I skipped something. Did you just tell us all that you and I was engaged in sword play?
Yes, only my sword stays in the drawer.
Wait, what? Wow. You heard it here on the stream
Jesus.
first.
You're my dad. Wookie, wookie, wookie.
Welcome. Wow. I am so in the stratosphere today. Welcome is my new greeting. I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna correct myself. Welcome, everybody. Charo says clothes are dumb, and I couldn't agree more. One day.
I need to take my night pills.
Need to do the
When you're
human.
drinking, that's a bad idea.
Doing your humaning.
I'm no longer inebriated. I am prepared to consume pills.
You're prepared to what now? Somebody's gotta clip that.
Prepared to fucking perish, apparently.
I can smell you.
Mary, welcome. Wait, it didn't play the video? Wait.
Give it a
Where's-
second.
Oh, okay. But it played the audio. The audio and the video are supposed to be matched together. Oh, it did play it? Hi again. I don't know what's going on. Last stream and this stream both had a kill happen. I don't know if I need more RAM or if something's dying in my hardware or if I need to change my software configuration. I do have monitoring software that's running for the Rodecaster that might be killing things too. But whatever happened, I can't monitor Instagram anymore, even though it says I'm live streaming there. So I can't read chat there. Looks like Twitch people are coming back. Those of you on YouTube, seems like it was just a little bit of a hiccup, right? But you guys are all still here. You're back? Okay. The thing that I hate about this is that by no fault of mine, I don't know how to fix this unless I just get, I don't know, more computers to throw at the problem or like more hardware. Is every time a stream gets dropped, kicked, or broken in some way, I feel like a certain percentage of people just inherently just leave. It's like a reminder of like, oh, how long have I been here? Oh God, it's been a couple hours. Oh, I'm getting tired. I guess maybe I should stop watching the stream. And then you just always get a drop off. So I always feel a little bit bummed, selfishly, for the performance of my own stream, that every time I have technical issues, I pull less, my analytics drop. Less good metrics at the end of the day. I'm like, oh, lame. I didn't put on a worse show, except that my hardware failed me in some way or software failed me in some way. Okay. If you're back, if you're just coming back, welcome back. We're having technical issues with the stream. We were yesterday. We are again tonight. I don't know what's going on. We'll try to fix it. I'm going to try to fix the Instagram thing. I'm going to just reopen the window and pray that it's like back to normal again. It looks like I'm also having issues with Discord. Brave is being unresponsible. Sure, let's do a relaunch, I guess. I'm watching somebody else's Instagram content, not my own. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I just need to reopen that window. I'm just gonna close Discord and pray nobody contacts me with something critical there. Maybe free up some RAM will help out. And we're gonna try to go into the girls' room. I have a feeling that's where the last chapter of the DLC is. So maybe it's just a 3-chapter experience now, which would fall in line for a DLC. I'm actually impressed at how much content the remake has become. Like Layers of Fear 1, Layers of Fear 2, Meta Story, this DLC in most all of its glory, plus 2 more things we haven't touched upon yet. I'm really impressed. Oh, this room is just empty of furniture, but like one fuzzy picture in the corner. Is that how it was in the original game? Maybe. This does ring a bell. Like, what is this?
All right, young lady.
Yep.
Shall we continue? Right. Whatever happens, just keep looking at me and listen.
Oh, I remember this part.
Where was I? Ah, yes. The princess was all alone in the dark.
I have to stare at him.
And yet, she felt that the evil witch was lurking nearby.
And the camera's going to
start
to move.
Darkness, she saw something moving in the corner of her eye.
No, I did not. I did not.
And yet, she did not dare to move, for she knew that that would be the end of her.
The camera's trying to move me.
The princess heard a fearsome growl.
No, I did not.
The witch had unleashed her familiar, the hellhound.
Stop.
The monster sniffed at the air, its perky ears wary of even the slightest sound. The princess remained motionless, letting the monster pass. There was a stillness in the air. The princess breathed a sigh of relief.
Stop making me turn away.
For a moment, it seemed like the worst was behind her.
I am fighting my cursor moving.
She knew that it was not over. There was still danger nearby, waiting for her slightest move. Frozen in terror, she kept looking straight ahead. Suddenly, she heard a terrifying cackle. It was the evil witch herself. The wretched thing despised beauty and innocence, for she had neither. The hag was near, just outside of view, but our heroine didn't dare to look. She had to keep her head straight, lest she be cursed by the witch's foul magic.
I'm trying.
She could almost feel the chilling touch of the witch's hand at her neck. She felt the sudden urge to run away, but fought it with all her will, for she knew that was precisely what the witch would have wanted. And then, just like that, the chill was gone.
Okay.
She saw a glimmer of light over the horizon.
Great. Stop making me move.
It was almost upon her.
Good.
It was almost dawn.
Stop making me move.
It was almost over. And there.
Did I do it?
The princess stood triumphant in the sun, smiling as she... Wait, that's not right. Her face. Why is she still scared?
Because you told me a scary story.
I didn't mean to... Princess, I am so sorry.
You jerk.
It's not that he was cruel. It's just that, to him, reality was just a pale reflection of art. He was blind to the world, unless it was translated to him through a canvas.
So this is the scared portrait of the daughter, I guess. It's the best picture we have of her so far. Doesn't look particularly scared, but he probably knows what she looks like scared more than anything else. Also, I like that you say hearing me say ooh is something. You hang around me long enough, you'll hear me say a whole bunch of stuff. We're degenerates in this channel. Welcome. So that was an interesting little side story. There's the... Oh, that's not our doge. That's just a doge. Well, they basically didn't use this room for anything after I left. All right. What's next? What is next to this storyline? Oh. This door. It unlocks. You do get to go through this door in this storyline. I must remember. I actually have no recollection of what is in that room. I don't know why I don't have any recollection. Oh, actually, I think I do. I think it's just like a little side small room where you get to see either an homage to the mother or an homage to the father, depending on which one you chose. Does that seem right? We'll find out right now. Yeah, it's a little kid's room again. That's not weird at all. Why remake my room in a different part of the house?
After all this time,
Inheritance.
after all I've been through,
Stay here. Your mother and I need to talk.
this is all you have for me? And of all places, you chose this room.
Why this room?
You think I don't hear that? Stop crying. Don't make me come in there.
It's like a playroom?
Many memories. This one room filled with more memories than I can count.
Really?
I thought I told you to be quiet.
This is a new ending.
Lovely memories.
I think.
I imagined him standing there, all smug and pleased with himself, thinking this piece of canvas was somehow going to fix everything.
She looks scared.
I imagined what I would say to him, what I would do. My daddy, you shouldn't have. Really? Shouldn't.
Ooh, she sounded a bit like her mom. But like the ghost, creepy version of her mom. Wait, why is it burning? Daughter! What is going... How did that happen? What? Hello? Hello? The painting is on fire. I don't know what just happened. How did that happen? Hang on, I have a ban evader to ban. All right, let me reload this. Wow. Okay. Chapters. Yes, we know about chapters. So you got the painter's story except for the other two endings, but we watched those on stream last night. Daughter's story. There's still two more endings. That was the resentment ending. But there's an ending called True and an ending called Forgiveness. Did we get the middle ending? I'm kind of surprised. This is usually, I think it's like, so far from what I can see, so for this one, it's like best ending, you didn't choose enough right choices ending, and the bad ending if you chose the bad choices the whole time. Was that the case with the actor story? Oh, actor story was kind of different. Formless was the bad one, and the other two were like both good in their own sort of ways. It was kind of different. Let's watch True and then watch Forgiveness and see what we can learn about the daughter story. We're not going to keep replaying the same things over and over again. That's just not how we do. Yoink. We'll pull this off to the side here. God, everything like died on me. Can we go back to the live video on Instagram? Okay, cool. Nope, not here. We had all these. We were just watching these. If I go to my history, I think we can pull it up again. Can we mute the... See, now here's where having a mixer shines. We can mute the game. We'll lower the volume on the game, and we'll go into history, and we'll watch the video, and we'll increase the sound on the video. We'll make this work. Boop. Whoa. 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 It's playing stuff without my consent. Okay. We'll pull this up right here in the middle. Kind of big like that. Okay. And true sounds like the bad ending. So true ending. Here we go. Let's check out true ending. Can you all hear this okay? Oh, you have to get all of the puzzle. Oh, right. You solve this puzzle. I remember this. I think we solved this puzzle. And you get a picture of the daughter.
Me. But what does it mean? There has to be more to this.
We definitely didn't.
What is this supposed to?
That's a rat.
Wait. The lines are...
That's the house.
Yes. Now I see it. Like you knew I would.
You got a secret room for her on the other side of this.
To dig deep to uncover what my father really wanted me to find.
I know,
And
right,
in the
Rush?
process, I realized what he was trying to tell me. This house
Thank you for the
was nothing
fan.
but a tomb. There was nothing left for me here.
This ending was remade.
No answers. No solace. No closure. My true inheritance lay within. And then, just like that, it finally happened. For the first time in my life, I saw the world through my father's eyes.
She's going to be
Once told
a
that
painter too.
insanity runs in my family.
Paint it. Oh man. She's gonna take right after her father.
Perfection.
Oh.
To call yourself.
Oh. Back up. We're not watching that. We don't know about that one yet. Okay, there's also the forgiveness ending. Inheritance forgiveness. Okay, so this is maybe the best ending? Not her going crazy like her father. That would be pretty tragic. But also not what we just saw, where she was just mad at him just leaving. The only thing he left her intact was a room where she was always scared of him hiding.
I don't know what I expected to find.
It was the same room.
A farewell note? A final will? What I found was an apology.
Oh, she cares about him this time.
Expressed in the only language he ever truly knew. At that moment, I could finally see my father for what he was. A man driven insane with sadness and guilt. Trapped in this house, a nightmarish echo chamber of past mistakes and tragedies.
Oh, why is it still there on the wall?
It was this house.
That must be a mistake.
Beyond hope, beyond redemption. I knew what I had to do.
Wait, that stays up too. This must be like a beta run. She burned the house.
I had given up trying to understand my father a long time ago.
Oh my.
But I could finally forgive him.
Maybe the best ending. Just destroy the ghosts of the past with a little cleansing fire. The good ending, yeah, kind of. Just burn it all. It feels so sad. I look at this house and I just want to clean it and repair it. I would love to live in a house this lavish. Hi. Why such a zoom in on that particular painting?
Hey, princess. What have you got there? Oh, that's so lovely, sweetie. But why pink?
No. She's repeating the cycle. And look at that side wall there. This looks particularly 60s, 70s.
So, after all this time,
it's playing the one we just beat. Okay. So maybe, is that right? With the 60s, she would be in her, maybe.
Silvozo just subscribed.
Well, thank you very much. I rarely see you gifting yourself with the same generosity you give everybody else. I half expected to look down at the notice and see that somebody else had gifted you a sub. Because I was like, Silvos doesn't do good things for Silvos. But here you are. Excellent. Again, if any of you see anything that I'm missing in my bevy of emoji, let me know. I'd love to add to it so that if you're subbed here, you've gained something that you could use in other communities, something you find value of. And it's been a while since I've added a new emoji, but I have a couple slots freed up that I should. That's a mood. Taking care of oneself. Yeah. Okay. So we've done the painter story. That was part of the main story. Akumu. Hi and welcome. How are we doing tonight? How was your weekend? So we've done the painter story as part of the main story. We've done the actor's story. That was part of the main story. We watched the endings that we didn't unlock because I'm not going to play through the entire game again.
Akam just subscribed.
Oh, that's Silvos. I mean, also maybe Rushdell. Just kidding. This time it wasn't Rushdell. Thank you for gifting to Akumu. Akumu is good bean too. One of our favorite people in the community. Welcome to ad-free viewing and all the emoji your chat has room for. Ooh, and Akumu. See, this is why Akumu is so important. 2 reasons. 1, she holds me accountable for self-care, including making sure I always have my water. If anybody makes sure that I'm healthier than I would be without them in my life, it's Akumu. 2, Akumu always gives the best snack offerings to our snack god. If the snack god doesn't get offerings, he starts to take firstborns. So we give him snacks. And Akumu has Cool Ranch Doritos, which, that sounds real good right now, actually. Okay, so we've done, yes, Painters and Actor story were part of the main thread. The daughter story was DLC. It's sort of left here as its own separate chapter in DLC. This, the musician story, there's only 2 endings. There's not the 3, loneliness and acceptance. I have no idea. I don't know where this comes from. I don't know if it's specific to this remake. I don't know if it was a DLC or something that I missed along the way. I find that surprising if it's true. But we're going to dive in. This is brand new to me entirely. I have never played this. I've never heard of this. I didn't know its existence before we bought this game. But this would be the painter's wife and the DLC daughter's mother. So her story, this is basically the monster of the original Layers of Fear. Anytime you get chased, anytime you get caught by a ghost, just died. Why is everything dying? This weekend specifically. Brave just died on me, my web browser. Sure, you could just die then, I guess. If everything else is working right, is the big thing is YouTube still running. I almost don't even care if Twitch, Kick, or Instagram still run as long as we still have YouTube streaming. Hopefully soon I have homemade horchata and fudge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Akumu, you're killing me. We're gonna have to take a road trip up to your place and partake, because that sounds absolutely amazing. I'm a sucker for horchata. I'm a sucker for a lot of things cinnamon, but horchata is a quick way to my heart. All right, so we're gonna try this out. Let me just double check and see if it looks like, yeah, it looks like YouTube's still running. Y'all can confirm or deny if that's the case. We'll start on this story that I've never heard before, never seen before, and basically